Hey everybody, it's Eric with the Physics Bus. Today I'm going to show you how to tear into a microwave to get something that's going to shock your friends. So we got ourselves a microwave, and if you see one on the side of the road, you should pick it up if only for one little part that will bring you great joy. So the first thing you do is flip it over, and then there's these little tabs here. A really beefy flathead screwdriver will let you pry this apart, and all you're doing is bending the metal so that you can break these little tabs. There we go. All right, this is what we're looking for right here. So this thing right here is the little motor that turns the tray so your food gets evenly heated. And what's neat about it is you put 110 AC, alternating current volts, into the motor and it'll turn. And conversely, if you turn the little motor, it will make 110 volts. So let's see what we got here. So this little tab right here is attached to a transmission inside. You see all these little dots right here? Those are actually the bearings that allow a bunch of gears inside to spin so that when you turn this, one little turn right here ends up being a whole lot of turns down the line. Just in case you're curious, I've got another motor we can dig inside of and take a look. So we can crack open this case here with a knife or a screwdriver and look at what's inside. And here you see a lot of gears. So if I twist this one cog, look at how fast that last cog goes. Let's take these out, and I'll show you what's underneath here, where we get our electric current from. Here we go. Right here is a magnet, and this magnet creates a spinning magnetic field. And underneath this plate right here, this is what holds the shafts for those gears. So here we have a copper coil in a plastic casing, and this has many, many, many turns of copper wire to create a place for those electrons to flow around in a circle induced by that changing magnetic field. Just for fun, we'll stick a little light on it and you'll see that it's generating electricity. All right, got my little LED lights. And then we can hook up this LED. Doesn't matter which leg goes where, because it is actually going to produce alternating current. Let's just stick them in here, how about? Okay, and now we're going to twist this knob, and you can see that that definitely turns red. Alright, so believe it or not, if you rotate this at this speed similar to the rotating tray, it's actually producing over 100 volts. So it's pretty shocking. You can really shock your friends if they touch these leads. So there are a lot of goodies in a microwave, some of them very dangerous. So the transformer can easily kill you. And what's called the magnetron has beryllium inside, and if you breathe any beryllium dust, it's no good. I'll leave it up to you whether you want to deal with the rest of the microwave. But now that we got this thing, all we really need is to screw this to a board. So I'm going to get a board. Found one. This one looks like it was somebody's project. I heart mom. And that's very sweet. But we're going to go ahead and make this into a zapper. So you basically just screw down the motor. They call them synchronous motors. I think it's because when you give this 60 hertz, which is pretty typical AC current in the United States, then this motor will turn at a very particular speed. And so you could even make a clock with this motor. But anyway, gonna get 2 screws. Just gonna put in 2 screws. Oh, a little tight. Okay, other screw. So now I drilled my hole. If you didn't see that, I went like this. And now I can put a nail through the hole. And now I've got a way to twist this thing. All right, I can twist it now. And that's gonna allow me to shock people. What I like to do is put 2 metal pads right here so that somebody doesn't have to actually put their fingers on the wires before you turn it, but they can put their fingers on little metal pads. You can cut out ovals, squares, heart shapes, whatever you like. I'm gonna keep it simple and just make 2 finger shapes. And then another one right here to give people the indication that this is supposed to be where your fingers go. All right, and I will stick one right here, and I'll stick the other right there. And I'm not gonna have them touch. We don't want them shorted out. That's looking pretty good, just like that. So we'll put a little solder right here. And we'll put a little solder on the other one. I'm gonna admit that I am not a very good solderer. Solderer, is that even a word? One who solders. I am not a good one who solders. And then hot glue gun the metal plates so they don't move around. You can see I didn't do a very good job soldering that one, did I? I encourage you to find a nice knob. You can put a round knob, like if I were to drill a hole really carefully in a lid, I could make a knob with that. So we have made a zapper where if you twist it, it will shock your friends or your mom, whoever you want to shock. So have fun and enjoy shocking your friends. See you next time.